Hey guys, it's Sarah from the Dainty Pear. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but we're going to do some makeup. And even though I'm a licensed esthetician, for some reason, I think since I'm not a beauty blogger, it feels super far out of my comfort zone. And I'm sure that some of the techniques that I do, because they're not really techniques, they're just what work for me, would probably freak out some actual beauty bloggers. So just bear with me. And today we're talking about the mascara makeup. I wasn't going to do this, and then I was, and then I posted it on my Instagram story, and a few of you asked for a review on it. So this is what we're going to do today. I have a little bit on from early this morning, and it actually has stayed better than I feel like it used to the first couple times that I did it. And I've learned a couple of tricks, so maybe those helped, but we're just going to get started. I'll go wipe my face really quick, then I'll come back and we'll do it. We're just gonna do this. All right. Okay, so I just wiped my face. I have a little bit of residue, just mascara on the bottom, but my face is completely like unfoundationed, uncontoured, unprimed, whatever the heck else you're supposed to do when you put makeup on, which I'm sure I don't because I skip a lot of steps. I'm about to have 5 kids, ages 5 and under, and honestly, I just don't have a lot of time to get ready. So this has actually been perfect. I didn't really have a ton of complaints before, like I didn't feel like it took me a ton of time to get ready, but having it all in one compact is really nice. So that is a pro. So I don't sell it, but I just thought it would be fun to do a little review, and this is what I'm using at the moment. I am completely brand not loyal. So you're going to see me using products from Unique, from Maskcara, from the grocery store, from anything else? Oh, Senegence. I actually really like the lip scents, and in another video, I used to sell those things. Technically, I was a distributor, but in another video, I'm going to tell you why I pulled out of selling anything at all. So yeah, that's for another time, but let's get going on this mascara tutorial. First step, I'm just gonna pull my hair back a little bit. And so first, I guess you're supposed to start with a primer, which I didn't know when I first started using it. So this is what I have on hand. It's the Glorious Face and Eye Primer from Unique. I'm sure any primer is totally fine, and I don't even use this every time, but here we go. Okay, primer done. I guess you're supposed to let it dry, so I'm just gonna let it dry for a second. This is where the mascara magic happens. I will be completely honest, I wasn't sure if I loved it the first even time I bought this. I think this was like, I don't know, all the shades, and then 2 brushes were probably about $150. So, and I was like, I just spent $150 to, do I love this? And I didn't for a minute, but I feel like I got more used to it, and I actually feel like it has not made me break out, which is awesome. I don't get a ton of breakouts from products, but I do get hormonal breakouts. Yeah, so that's a good thing. I really like the brushes. I think they're handy and easy to kind of wipe down, and I just really like them. Also, I wasn't sure if I loved it, but then last week I ordered a new shade of contour, and I think I like it a lot better, honestly. So the last couple days I've been a lot more happy with it than I was before. So here we go. Here I have 2 here I have 2 shades. These are just contours because I haven't switched out. I haven't put the right shade inside the other compact yet. And I just ordered extra highlighters in the color that I use, which is wheat, so that I can refill the other one, but the compact came free. So I just bought 4 of the 3D individual foundations so that it would come with the extra compact, just for fun. And I thought it was really pretty. Yeah, they have awesome packaging, which is cool. Okay. So I'm going to go in with Olive, which is the one on the right, and you guys, this is a no judgment zone. The Dainty Pear is a no judgment zone, but here we go. So just go there, and oh, the other thing I've heard is that you're supposed to use a beauty blender. which I never do. So I'm like, if the brush can't blend it in, then it's just not gonna work for me. So we figured out how to make the brush work. So I feel like the olive tone is a lot better for me than the other one was. Here's that. And I guess I've seen quite a few videos where you are supposed to put it all on and then blend it in afterwards. But I feel like I don't know, that just doesn't work for me. Okay, then I go down the sides of my nose. Okay, and then hairline. And this literally will take like 5 minutes, and then we're done, which is good. I don't usually wear foundation. Sometimes I will, especially if I do have a breakout, but I'm more of like a bronzer, illuminator, blush person, and lipstick, and that's it. So, okay, I think that's all. Okay, then you flip the brush around to this end and take your highlighter. So mine is not highlighter. Yeah, highlighter, HAC. Highlight and contour. Okay, you dip that in, and then you go there, you go there. And like I said, I blend as I go. So I'll go up the middle of my nose. I feel like there's supposed to be a rhyme and reason to this. It came with a diagram. I just don't use it. So, but it was really smart. I loved everything in the packaging. Okay, and then I have a blemish on this side of my nose, so I'm going to go over that. Okay, and then go back there. I guess chin. I don't know. You just put it wherever you feel like it looks good. And then up into the forehead. So this area, I guess, is the area that you want highlighted. So I've heard if you go in a heart shape or something, that's where the highlight is supposed to be. I swear I learned about this in aesthetic school, but makeup is not what I went in to do, even though I enjoy it. So, okay, there's that. Okay, then I also got this detail hack brush, and I'm going to just go in with the little end to the illuminator, and then just like press it above my cheekbones. And I don't really have cheekbones right now, because I'm 7 months pregnant, so we're gonna find some faux cheekbones, make some faux cheekbones. Okay, there's that. Then I'm gonna go in on the tip of my nose and just like press it in like halfway up. How's it looking? I don't know. I can't, my camera does not have a back screen, so I'm using a mirror kind of far away. Okay, and then I've heard of people using it like on their inner corners of their eyes and then their brow bones too, which I'm probably not gonna do right now. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with the contour, because like I said, I don't have cheekbones, and I don't usually contour a ton, but this makes it pretty easy. So I'm gonna go back in with the olive color, go like this, go like this. And the other thing I like about this makeup is the more dewy look. I don't like the powder look on me, the pressed powder look. And I feel like the dewy does have like a more youthful glow. So that is one thing that I do like. The first time I tried it, I felt like it didn't stay on very well. I think I've mentioned that already. And it felt pretty greasy. But now, I think maybe I just have the hang of it more and have the right shades. So there's that. Okay. Gonna come in there. Gonna blend it out just a little bit. And I'm horrible at blending. If you ever see me at Costco with lines on my face, because I'm not good at blending. Okay, and then sometimes I will go back in just with like the highlight shade if I recontoured my nose. And then do that, grab the illuminator, and just go up again. Okay, now, oh yeah. Now, I almost always forget about the blush. This blush is so pigmented, like a little goes a super, super long way. So I'm just gonna dab it in there. You're supposed to wipe off the contour. I didn't do that, but it's fine. And this is, I'm sure, where makeup artists would be like, this girl does not know what she's talking about. But hey, I have to get ready every day too, so, well, I don't get ready every day. Do you get ready every day? Okay, there's that, there's that, and there's that. And that is basically the entire highlighting and contouring foundation thing. They're all kind of in the same steps. So then I'm going to go in with a bronzer, just a little powder bronzer. This is the Beachfront Unique Bronzer, just also what I had on hand. And then I go over that part, over that part. I'm really curious how this is going to look on the video because it looks fine in my mirror, but you never know. There's that. And then I feel like the powder kind of helps set it a little bit, which maybe is why it stays on better than the first time I used it. And she does have some pressed powders and a bronzer, but since I already had some, I didn't want to spend the money on it. So there's that. And then you're supposed to go in with a setting spray. So the one that I've been using is the Urban Decay. It's in my car, so I'm not gonna use it right now because I'm too lazy to walk out there. I'm too pregnant to walk out there. But that's the one I've been using. She also has one called Stay, I think that's what it is. I think the setting spray does help. I've only started using it in the last few days, so who knows, but I've heard that it is supposed to help a lot. Okay, so I'm just rummaging through my makeup bag. Okay, then I'm just going to go in on my bottoms because I have eyelash extensions right now. Do some lower mascara. I'm like 2 feet away from my mirror. Okay, and then lipstick. Whatever lipstick you like works. This is what I have on hand. This pink champagne lip sense is just in my makeup bag right now, so we're going to use that. And I'm gonna take rose gloss. It's just what's in my bag. There's that. And then I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows because I forgot to do that. I probably should have done it sooner. Is there an actual order? I hope there's no makeup police because they'd be coming for me. I just picked this up at the grocery store like 5 minutes ago. And I did it in the car when I pulled in the driveway. And I really like it. $5. Revlon Color Stay. Mine is some sort of brown. Probably light brown, medium brown. I have no idea. Okay. So I'm just gonna fill in a little bit. Because I wiped off, I should have just not wiped my eyebrows, but I wiped off the other one. I'm literally filling like a tiny, tiny bit, not a ton. And up top, going down. There's that. Don't send the eyebrow police. All right. Okay, that is my attempt at mascara makeup, and I feel pretty good about it. It's like pretty quick, pretty easy, no foundation pumping, like clogging up places. I can still see my freckles, which, not that I like love my freckles, but I don't mind them, and I feel like when they're covered, since they are darker, I feel like it's too much makeup. So I like that kind of your inner beauty can shine through the makeup still. Like I said, I don't sell it, but I know a lot of people do. So if you want it, I can link a couple people down below. I have some friends that do. I guess it's good if you're a mom with lots of kids like me who does not have time to get ready. I feel like I can throw it on super quick before preschool drop off if I even choose to get ready that day. Yeah, that's all I have to say. So that is my mascara makeup tutorial. I don't know if tutorial is the right word. You might not have learned anything, but it's just how I put it on, yo. If you'd like to see more reviews, let me know what you'd like to see in the comments and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Feel free to find me on Instagram at the Dainty Pear and message me if you have any comments or questions. See you guys.